Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm just thought I'd do quite a chilled, laid back video, just talking to you guys about my goals for 2019. Now I don't have many, and I know that I'm probably going to add more onto my list throughout the year, or throughout this month mainly because that is the month where you set your goals. But yeah, I've just got my 2019 bullet journal here. I know I don't do bullet journal videos on here, but this is where all my goals are listed. If you do want to see things that may go into this bullet journal, it's mainly my K-pop journal that gets posted on my second channel, but I do have a January setup video on there. So yeah, if you want to check that out, then my other channel is called Study Babes, STUDYBBES. So yeah, if you want to check that out, then you can. So I'm just gonna go straight to my where is it now? My goals page. Can't even find it. Here it is. Let me show you guys it. This is my goals page. So yeah, I just have this little picture of like some Calvin Klein jeans with a little quote under it, and this girl here. I got these off Pinterest, by the way. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get straight into it. So I have 6 categories that I have mainly like put into I've realised, oh yeah, actually I have. Never mind. So the first one I'm gonna go into, the first section is fitness. So fitness, I'm getting a lot healthier this year, which I've noticed already. Like, I'm not eating as much. I'm starting to get fuller like quicker than I would usually. Like, when, let's say last year, I'd have my tea and I wouldn't be full after it. And then my grandparents would be like, "Oh, do you want pudding?" I was like, "Yeah," but today I was like, "I don't want pudding." And like I was at my grandparents on Friday, and I was like, and they was like, "Do you want pudding?" I was like, "No, not really. I'm a bit full," which is really, really weird for me because usually I'd actually want pudding, but like I didn't. So yeah, I've already noticed a change. I've also noticed that I've been like tracking my weight. Let me show you. I don't really like to show this because it's personal, but I'll show you anyway. I've been tracking my weight, so and the times that I exercise. So yeah, because I really do want to start like thinking more about my health. Not in the fact that like I definitely want to lose weight. It's just on the fact that I want to become healthier and like more active and just look after myself a lot better in the fitness sort of sense. So yeah, now I'm going to get into the goals in this category. So the first goal is quite a big goal, and I could probably do it throughout the year. If I kept at it, I could probably achieve this goal this year. And the first goal is to lose 2 stone. Now, I'm not going to say my exact weight. I'm not going to say that I'm overweight. I'm not going to say that I'm underweight. I'm just going to say that I'm average, because like I see girls at my school and I'm just like, yeah, I'm about average for my age and my height sort of thing. So, but I do want to lose 2 stone, just so then I'm a lot like, I don't know the reasons, but I'd like to be at least like around 7-8 kind of stone, because I think that's how much you should weigh around if you're around 15 and you're at the height that I am. So yeah, but that's like what I'm trying to aim for. The second one is to go to the gym more often. Now, I'm one of those people that like is worried to go to the gym. Like, we learned about this in media last year. We were learning about this advert campaign called This Girl Can, and it was basically saying that women should stop feeling like judged to go to to do sports and to go to the gym and to just enjoy being active, because if you do, like, there's this stereotype that we talked about that mainly males are active. Not saying that like females aren't, because I know there's some great female athletes, but it's just talking about this was made like a few years. This like, sorry about that. My dad came in and he took that long that I've put a chewing gum in and I've eaten a whole apple. And let me show you how big these apples are. They're like, wait, wait. They're like this big. Like that doesn't look big on camera, but this is how big my apple was. Just imagine it, like. So that's how long he took. So that's great. Anyway, as I was saying, I did forget as I was like eating my apple. I was like, oh my god, I forgot what I was talking about, and then I remembered. So it's all good. So I was saying how like women are a lot less confident to do active things as they feel that they may be judged by either the opposite gender or people in their gender anyway. Because it's all like, my dad always says it's always like survival of the fittest. So yeah, and the campaign that the National Lottery and this other company tried to do was they tried to show women enjoying themselves doing sports, and hopefully that will cause other women to do sports. So I want to start thinking, because like I know that people from my school go to the gym that my mum and dad go to, so that's why I've never gone, and I've just been like, I don't want to go because I might see people who are from my school who might make fun of me because I go to the gym and I'm maybe not as skinny as them and things like that. That's just what I think, and I think that's a lot what a lot of my friends think as well. That's one of the reasons why they aren't as active and they aren't going to the gym and things like that. So yeah, I just wanted to forget about that this year and just be like, if I want to go to the gym, I'm going to go to the gym, and I just need to stop thinking about what other people are going to think. So yeah, that was another one of my goals. And then my final goal in fitness, which is my third goal, is to go on a lot more runs, maybe with my mom or stuff, because I know that she does go on runs, but she usually goes in the morning, and honey, I am not getting up at 6 a.m. just to go on a run. Like, you can forget that. So I'll probably go on runs more on the weekend. I also found another way of doing something active but at home, because obviously yet again I am that person who always feels like they're being judged and has such low confidence that I don't do things that maybe as outgoing. So like me and my sister love Just Dance. Like, we don't have the actual game on, because the first time we used it was like at my cousin's house, because she had like the first generation Just Dance and all that, and that was when we first used it, and we always enjoyed it using it. And we have an Xbox, we don't have a Kinect, so we can't necessarily do Just Dance, but on YouTube you can go on there and we go on the TV in the living room and we just do dances off that. Like, it is really, really fun, and it's quite good cardio, and you do, because you're dancing, you probably do burn off a few calories because you like bouncing around and stuff, dancing. So to the dances on there, and the dances on there might not be easy for some people, so but yeah, it is a good sort of like activity, and I've always been interested in dance. I did go to street dance for about 6 months and then I stopped, and then one of my friends, she loves dancing. She doesn't go to a dance thing at the moment, but whenever I'm at her house she's like, come on, let's do some dancing. I'm like, but I can't dance as good as you. And I wouldn't say I'm like a bad dancer, but I just need more work on it. So, and she's trying to find somewhere where we can join do dancing, but because my self-confidence is so low, I'm always worried about what the other girls are going to think, because we'd probably have to be not in an advanced group because I'd be too scared to, plus I'm not the best yet. I know that my friend is pretty good, but yeah, so that's my fitness section. It took me about 8 minutes to tell you all that. The next is health, so that's very similar to fitness, but it's a lot more personal based. So The first one is drink more. That is quite a classic. For don't mind if I look like I'm talking weird. It's because I've got chewing gum in. And I'm trying to act as like polite as possible, or not be like proper chewing. So that's great. Um, but yeah, I want to start drinking more because I've always had an issue with drinking. I've always had an issue with not staying hydrated and not looking after myself when it comes to drinking. I'm one of those people who only drink when they feel like they need to, and only feel like once they start to get thirsty, that is when they'll drink. And that's probably way too late to start drinking, and that's probably a sign of being dehydrated. And I've noticed that, and it's probably, I know that throughout my life it has affected, like I used to get headaches quite a lot, and that could be due to other things which I'm not going to say, but it could just be because I'm dehydrated. And it also affected my eyesight, because I know that if you have bad eyesight, it's usually because you aren't as hydrated and you get headaches, and that's how you know that you need an eye checkup and things like that. So yeah, I have noticed that I do need to start drinking, and I need to stop being a stubborn person who only drinks when they feel like, oh my god, if I don't drink now I'm going to have a pass out or something. I probably only drink I've started drinking a lot more over the holidays, I think because I'm not in school, so I'm not limited to I know we're allowed to drink in class, but it's just really, really awkward just getting out a bottle of water and just going and drinking it, because people can hear it around you and everyone's just and you're just there yes, I'm drinking, please don't judge. So that's probably why I never drank as much. Last year I probably only had 3 glasses of water a day, and that is way too little. You should be having around 7 or 8 glasses of water or some sort of drink a day. So yeah, but I know that same with the eating thing, because I'm off school, I'm not eating as much. I've been getting up later, so I'm a lot more awake anyway, so I don't really need to eat much. I've been missing breakfast and maybe even missing lunch because I've got up so late. I mean, I got up at 4:30 one day this week, so I missed lunch, I missed breakfast, and I just had my tea, and then that was it. So it's probably not as routine as school. That's probably why you probably put on more weight when you're at school than if you're off school, because you're getting up later when you're off school, so you eat less. Blah blah blah. So yeah, the next is to have healthier lunches, because I am one of those people who are on packed lunches. I never ever ever liked packed lunches at primary school. I'd always say, right mum, I want to go on packed lunches, and then 2 weeks into it I'd be like, no mum, I need to go on school dinners again. I can't, because I'd never eat it. Because in primary school you're in a hall and it's a mixture of hot lunches and cold lunches, so you're seeing everyone getting the hot lunch, and you're just there oh, I really, really want that, but you've got your hot sandwich and a yogurt, and you're literally no. But high school, I did 2 weeks of packed lunches, because all my friends were doing that, but then they all ended up going on to lunches, so then I started having school lunches up until year 10. Year 10 was the year where I stopped having school lunches and I started going up to this teacher's room, this year 10 common room, I'm going to call it, because even though it's not just year 10, there is some year 11s that go up there. Mainly at lunch and break, it's just full of year 10s, just eating, hanging out, things like that. It's not an assigned common room. There is a year 11 common room, but this teacher's room is basically a year 10 common room, and we just eat up there. So I'm away from all those lunches, so I'm not oh my god, I really want that lunch. But the thing with that is, yeah, I'm eating home lunches, so I'm able to control my lunch a lot easier, but I still had things like yogurts, chocolate bars, crisps, sandwiches, that it just wasn't healthy. So sorry, I'll just keep on checking in there because it's gone really, really quiet. But yeah, I just wanted to start having maybe salads or pasta, things that are a lot more controlled and like healthy. So yeah. And the final one in health, oh my god, I've been filming for 40 minutes, like what the heck. The fourth one is to start sleeping earlier, because like in the holidays I was staying up till like, once I stayed up till like 6. Like that isn't healthy. And but I know at school I'd stay up till like 11:30, and it should be around like 10:30ish. So I'm gonna like cut back on that. So the third category, I only have one goal in because I couldn't think of any. I'll probably think of more. But my predicted grades for all my subjects are grade 5. But in my exams that I do, I'm always getting grade 7s and 8s and 6s. So I'm just there like, why are they predicting me a 5 when I'm getting these such grades? It's like, no, I'm just hearing things. But yeah, so I want to pull, like, I have like 4 subjects now that are all predicted for grade 6, but that's 4 out of like 9 subjects, so I want all 9 subjects to be grade 6. So that is my goal this year, to move all my predicted grades up to grade 6. And yeah, still be getting those grade 7s, 8s and 6s throughout the year. So yeah. The next one is my social category, so that's like social media, YouTube, Instagram, blah blah blah. So the first one is to fully commit to YouTube now. In the past, I've struggled with committing to YouTube and doing it every single week. I'm not a very scheduled person. I don't like scheduling myself to a certain thing, because obviously things happen in life, like family things. I might be going out for a meal, I can't upload, I can't film. But this year I want to fully commit to it. I want to produce more videos on both channels, because it's going to be kind of hard, like managing 2 channels, especially like I want to upload quite a lot on both. So I know that this channel is probably not going to have as many videos as my second channel. That's why I recommend going watching that. But if you're not into that sort of videos, then stay on this one, because they're like different genres of videos. Like this is more lifestyle, beauty, fashion, all those kind of things, and my other one is more like K-pop, bullet journal, stationery, study, all that sort of thing. So it's completely different genres. So it is kind of hard, but I'm still managing it. I think with a bullet journal as well, it will help me kind of like think of ideas and track down what I've uploaded and things like that. So the next one is to keep up with social medias. Now, if you know me, I have quite a few social medias. I have my Snapchat, I have my 2 YouTube channels, I have 2 Instagrams, I have 1 Twitter. Like that's 6 different social media accounts, so it is kind of hard keeping up to date with all of them. That's why I lack on my main Instagram, and I mainly post on my Study Babes account. Twitter's quite easy because I just mainly keep up with BTS, because that is the only place where I keep up with them. I also want to be joining more fan cafe groups, so I have my fan cafe account as well. And YouTube, obviously I need to upload kind of like a similar amount on each channel, and yeah, basically. And the second one is to keep up with my bullet journal, because in the past I've started a bullet journal and not carried it on. So this year I want to fully commit to it and fully like do the whole year, and in both journals, because I have 2 different journals. So yeah. The next one is more personal, to my personality and like to what I want. So that is to become more positive in myself, in other people, in my future. Just be more positive, because last year I struggled extremely badly with personal, like self positivity and positivity in general, because I suffered a hard time at the very first half, at least, of the year, of the academic year. So yeah. So that is one thing. I always doubt myself. My nana is always telling me, stop doubting yourself. You're gonna get, like, I'll say to her, oh, I've done really bad. Like, I just don't think it's as good as like such a person's essay. And she's like, no, I think it's really, really good. Just stop doubting yourself. and then I'd always come out with top grades. Like, I got a grade 8 on something that I thought I'd only get like a grade 5 on because I just moved up to that set. And I was just so happy, and that was because my nana was like, stop doubting yourself. And I just always doubted myself, and I need to stop doing that. So the next thing is to become more confident in myself, just start loving myself basically. And just to be confident in myself, be confident in speaking, because I have struggled with speaking in front of people. Like, if it's a class, it does worry me. And yeah, so that is that. The next thing is to read more books. I have a huge stack of books, and I just buy books and don't read them, so that is one of the things I want to do. And the final one in this section is to learn Korean. Now, if you don't know, I am a K-pop stan. I only stan really one band, and that's BTS. I do like Blackpink, Red Velvet. I like Red Velvet and Blackpink songs, but I just don't stan them. Also, Jennie and Kai. Like, I'm so glad that they're together, because that means that BTS isn't going to be with her. So like, I'm just like, thank you. So yeah. So yeah, I want to learn Korean because I'm going to watch the new BTS film that is coming out in January. So if I know at least a few of the words that they're saying, it's kind of easier. Like, I do know like how to say hi, my name's Amy, things like that. Just really, really small things, and I just want to learn it. I've also now got a Hangul, I think that's how you say it. If I'm saying it wrong, then I'm sorry. Keyboard on my phone, so I can text in Hangul and English. So the more that I'm learning, the more that I can write. So yeah. And the final section is other. So this is just things that like I think I want to do. So the first thing is to save money. I have always struggled with saving money. I'll get, like, my family will give me money and I'll just go spend it. Like, I can't keep it to myself and just to save it, especially because I want to like say it, because basically BTS are bringing out a new album. Sorry to talk about BTS again, but yeah, they're bringing out a new album, and they'll probably end up doing a tour in the UK, probably just like in London, maybe Manchester. So that is why I'm like, I want to kind of save up, so then I have money to go to the concert. Also, just to save up because I might want things like a MacBook soon, things like that. And yeah. So the next one is to travel more. Now, I want to go to other countries. It probably won't happen, but if I get the opportunity, maybe from school or from home, to go on a holiday, then I'm going to take the opportunity, because I love travelling and I love photography. So the more that I travel, the more that I can do photography, because like, it just merges together like that. So yeah. The next one is kind of another BTS thing, so I'm extremely sorry. I hate the fact that I always talk about BTS, and this isn't even my K-pop channel, so I'm really sorry about that. But I want to watch the new BTS film. As I mentioned earlier, there is a new film coming out. I'm going to watch that with my cousin, so I can't wait for that. Scarlett, I know you can't wait either, and we nearly didn't end up going because I could have still gone, but I would have felt so bad if I went by with my mum and didn't invite, and she wasn't there, because she's been a stan of BTS a lot longer than me, and it'd be so like bad if I went and watched the film and she didn't get to go, because basically she does drama and she's doing a performance, she's doing pantomimes near to that time, so we thought that she wouldn't be able to watch it because one of our shows was going to be on the day. Turns out she's not doing it that day, so she can come. So I'm really happy, and I can't wait to go see that. And then that is it, people, for my goals. I know this video was a really big video. I'm really loving like chatty videos. I don't know if you are. If you don't like these chatty videos, then let me know. But I've been enjoying talking to you guys a lot more again, because I don't talk to you guys as much. My apple has gone brown. Bit disgusting, but you know. So yeah, if you have any video suggestions, and I'm kind of struggling at the moment. I feel like January is always a month that I struggle with thinking of video ideas. So if you do have any video ideas that I could film, then please let me know, because it would be a great help. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, so I'm going to end this video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give a like, comment, as I said, comment a video idea, and subscribe. I forgot to say that. And yeah, bye.